Hello, hi, hello, hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. This is going to be my very first ASMR YouTube video, which is very exciting. It is just gonna be kind of a run-of-the-mill object trigger variety video, just kind of dipping our toes in, seeing what we like, what we don't like. We'll see how it goes. I do apologize for any background noises you may hear. I will do my best to edit them out, but I am merely human. Anyway, without further ado, onto the ASMR. So I thought we could ease ourselves in with the first item being this loofah. I am going to warn you, I will be tapping and scratching on it, so you may want to skip this part if you don't like scratching sounds. But I especially put this aside for ASMR purposes. I want to not be too talkative in this video. I know that a lot of people don't really like it when ASMRs talk too much, but I also know that I am a yapper, okay? So, I'll do my best. I find videos where they don't talk supremely annoying, but this is a trigger video where the focus is what I'm doing, so I'll try to find like a happy medium. But yeah, this is just alrighty. I think that's good. Maybe we can do some sponge. The next item is a candle. I will not be lighting it. It is very difficult to hold this candle. Anyway, this is a Better Homes and Gardens candle. Soft cashmere and amber, honey fragranced premium wax blend, bergamot, amber, citrus, and wood, peppercorn, moss scented notes. I would say this scent, it's very mature, but it's also very playful. Like, it's floral. It feels like your paternal grandmother's house. That's what this feels like, you know. You may notice I'm doing kind of some theatrical hand gestures. I find the visuals of audible triggers very effective, and also vice versa. So like, I like what's whispering. I live for for that. I'm gonna do some tapping on the lid now. I also tend to move the item around a lot. Okay, I think we're good on the candle. I'm gonna do some personal attention now. Just gonna circle your face. Go around the face. On your brow, there, and your eyes. Right there, good. And your cheekbone, two cheekbones, very strong, very carved, chiseled. Got a strong face, or not. I don't have a particular strongness in any of my features, so I do think it's fun. And those like describing you videos, or like those tracing your features, and they're like, oh, and the nose, it's so hooked. It's like you have such a hooked nose and such a defined brow ridge, and I think it's very fun when they kind of exaggerate some of the proportions a little bit. Like, wow, your jaw is chiseled. Like, I think it's very fun to kind of play around with that sort of a thing. So the apples of your cheeks. And then I might do some mic brushing a little bit to the best of my ability. Pause. Okay, I'm just gonna I think that's good for now. I do have this, which is like, it's this like leather, it's not, I don't even know what it is. It's like a leathery thing you can use to make bracelets, and I knitted it to kind of make this little mesh, like net type thing. can't really do a whole lot with this, but I do think that it is fun. It's kind of like it's like fat. It's like you can scratch your clothes. Yeah, you've got like a knitted sweater on. It's very well done. I like your sweater. I like your sweater. I like your sweater. It's very nice. Okay. There wasn't a whole lot I could do with that. My next trigger, I could honestly do a whole video just doing this. I have this absolutely gorgeous deck of tarot cards. And I'm gonna pick one, and we're gonna do some tracing and describing. Let's do the Fool. Okay. This is actually one of my favorite cards in terms of vibes. Very nice. Okay, so this is the Fool card. But this is the Fool. He's carrying his bag on his back, on a stick. He's holding a rose. The sun is coming down like that. His sleeves are very poofy. And you see, he's traveled this path, and he's coming towards the cliff's edge. He's coming towards the cliff's edge, and the dog right there is with him. The dog is with him. The dog seems to be trying to warn him about his not yet sealed demise. And then you see the mountains in the background. Alrighty. I always think that tarot cards are very fun to describe, Okay. Next, I'm just going to do. Can I write on your face? Can I write on your face, please? Actually, first, can you just follow it for me? Okay, and I'm clearly right-handed. I don't know why I'm trying to do both. So much fun. one corner to the other, from one corner to the other, from one corner to the other, from one corner to the other. Okay, good. Okay, so my next item is a book. This is a handbook about dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. I'm a big fan of anything living or dead, apparently. Big fan of broken clay pots and bones and anything buried in the sands of time. Big fan. I just think it's so cool that I get to live on a planet with all of this life on it. Makes you want to learn about it, you know? And learn I do. So I have this book. I figure those who are interested shall be entertained, and those who are not will be bored to sleep. Which I do think should be the philosophy of, like, ASMR book reading videos. I think it should be for one very specific person, and then everyone else should go, oh, it's Moby Dick, time to go to sleep. Nothing against Moby Dick. It's a very funny book, but it is incredibly boring, so. Anyway, that'll be nice to share. This appears to be also skin and or scales. Dinosaurs and other prehistoric life, the clearest and sharpest recognition guide to over 200 dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals. Crystal clear photographs of fossils sit alongside stunningly realistic artworks and digital images that show how the animal may have appeared in the flesh. Concise, jargon-free text pinpoints the key characteristics of each species and provides quick, accessible information. Let's flip through here a little bit. Ooh, Smilodon. Gotta love Smilodon. I do think it was a bold decision that... What is the timeline on this book? Smilodon is like the last glacial maximum. What? Alright. Well, this is Smilodon. Look at the teethies. And then you get the fossil reconstruction. Smilodon was the cat popularly thought of as a saber-toothed tiger. Its sharp canine teeth were huge and were serrated along their rear edges to increase their cutting ability. They were also oval in cross-section. This meant that they were strong, with presenting minimum resistance when biting. Such long teeth meant that the cat's jaw had to open at an angle of more than 120 degrees to allow the teeth to be driven into its prey. However, it seems the teeth may have been broken easily if it came into contact with bone. Smilodon, therefore, is probably hunted by biting through an animal's neck. Smilodon arms and shoulders were very powerful in order to produce a strong downwards motion of the head. Smilodon appears to have hunted in packs, probably preying on large, slow, thick-skinned animals. Okay, this is Eudimorphodon. This pterosaur was typical of its group, with a short neck, large head, and a long bony tail, stiffened by a network of bony ligaments. It had a diamond-shaped flap at the tail tip, which probably acted as a rudder. Its breastbone structure shows that it was capable of flapping its wings. If you want me to read more of this, let me know. I think while we close out, I might just kind of tap on this little purse that I have. It's like Wicker. Isn't it cute? Anyway, I had a lot of fun making this video. I have no idea how long it is, but we will see once it's all edited down. But let me know what you liked. Constructive criticism is allowed, just be nice. If there was anything you enjoyed specifically, let me know. also let me know. I don't really have a whole lot of anything to go off of, so any sort of help would be great. And I want to make sure that if you actually enjoyed this video, that I am able to make more things that you get to enjoy. And please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. All of it is up to you. And just have a nice rest of your day or your evening. I hope that you enjoyed this.